All right, pupils on the interwebs. Here's a new project that we're working on right now. That is the last section of the kitchen cabinet. So I'm making 4 drawers that are going to go in there. This is the first one I made as a test run just to make sure that I could actually get it all put together. And we'll go outside and I'll show you what I'm doing. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Busy. I still think somebody's here.
Damn busy.
I think I was talking to someone.
Hi, buddy. All right. So here's what I got so far. I did all my numbers and measurements for the different parts and pieces that I need, and then I can go into like mass production mode. So right now, each of these 3 are the 3 drawers, and I've got the bottom section cut out. That's with the piece of plywood, and then 2 sides. Those are 22 inches long and 6 inches high, and then a back piece that's 11 inches wide and 6 inches high. I haven't put the grooves in them yet, but that is going to come up here in just a little bit. I want to wait because when I set my depth for those grooves, I do it on the table saw, and then once I have it set, I want to run all of them through, so I'm not changing it back and forth and then tweaking it. It'll stay the same, consistent all the way through for all of them. But the last piece I need to make, if you notice, I don't have the face piece. This is what I use for the face of the drawer. But this is what's left, and it's not long enough to make 3. I may be able to get 2 out of that. I have to measure it out to see for sure. But there is where it came from. This is wood that I milled last summer, stacked it up, and have let it dry. Now it's going on probably 6-7 months. So what I got to do now, got to move all this stuff off the top of that, pick which one I want to use, and then pull it out so I can use it to make the face of that last drawer that I need. Alright, so I found the one, got to a good clean board, and it's like 8 inches, a little over 8 inches wide. So this will be plenty enough to take care of making the rest of these drawer faces. There's the board right there. It's dried out real nice. They dried out good and straight. So I can run those through table saw, cut them to size, hit them with a sander to smooth it all out, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3 drawers when it's all done. So I'm going to get to work doing that. we've got all the pieces. General layout here. It'll do that, that, and that. Bam. And that'll make a drawer. But before we can actually put it all together using the glue and some little finish nails, I got to cut the grooves. And I also am going to use it back here to cut the lap joint. Cut those on the corner sections, and then that'll help those all stay together and stay square and firm. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and put together one just to do a dry fit and see how it works. Bam! Alright, so that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so I got these cut. The grooves are all done, and so now I'm lining them all up. I marked this one where the holes are going to go for the poles to attach. And what I'm going to do is very carefully, I'm going to line them up just right, and I'm going to try to drill straight through there. Not at angle this way, not at angle that way, no angles, straight, perfectly down 90 degrees if I can. Hopefully it works. And that'll give me the holes all the way through in the same position. In my mind it sounds like a good idea. But the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking maybe I should just mark them individually and drill them out individually. That way if my hole is a little bit off, if it's not perfectly straight through, I'm not causing it to be off and further off each one I go through. I don't know. Actually, I have an idea. What do you think about this one? Alright, I'll drill this one through, and then if my numbers are all good, then I can take this one and I can flip it over, drill in just to start into that one, and then I'll drill that through, and then I'll put it on the next one and do the same thing, drill in just to start, and then I'll drill the third one through. And that way the starting point is the one that I am actually drilling into each. It's the same starting point each time. The only thing is, if this is off a little bit left or right, then when I flip it over, the other two will be off the opposite way. These are the dilemmas. These are the dilemmas I face. But I got this thing marked. So from this edge, it goes to right around 5 1/4 is where that mark is there. And then from this edge, when I come in here, 5 1/4. That's where that mark is there. I think it'll work. There you go. So that's the first one I did. Second one. Third one. And let's see. 5 1/4. That's like on the outside of the hole. 5 1/4 on the outside of the hole. Okay, that's good. And then here, 5 1/4 at the outside. 5 1/4 at the outside. Woo woo! It worked. Where even though these, I mean, even if it was off, it might be off by like a 1/16 of an inch or less. So that is not going to be noticeable when they're in place, because there's always margin of error, even with like the tracks and other little things here and there that might be sitting differently. So that is as close to perfect as I care to get it. There they go. So that project is done. Mrs. Howell is happy. I am happy. I always kind of surprise myself when things are done like this, because I've never built drawers before or mounted drawers or the whole from scratch. But it worked out just fine. All right, that's that. Drawer's done. Still got more to do, but a lot done. Check out that ceiling, huh? What do you think about that? I like it. This half is done. That half has not been touched, but that will get done eventually. Lots of things. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, click this, that, and the other thing. Share it with a friend. Tell your neighbor. And we'll see you on the next one.